We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. And there's one down now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Smoltz, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Gary Sheffield. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Cody Sullivan, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. That average way up there to start things out. 44 home runs and 117 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon's got to get rid of it. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A runner on first with 2 away. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hard liner to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. So here's Trey Mancini. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. And And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now that's popped up. Jones over to his right. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And right into the shift. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're gonna hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this.
Simmons dives. What a stop. Hats off to that one. Braves strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 17.
Now here it comes.
Shohei Ohtani.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Matt Thaiss, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Thaiss stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sheffield, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Down back, second baseman, Ozzie.
Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Cody Sullivan, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, number 13.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Ronald Acuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And that misses 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Andrew Jones popped him up. Simmons moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder, and gone up into the second deck. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, giving him an even 150, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Trey Mancini is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simmons is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now. Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sheffield, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Upfield.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
So one away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Shohei Ohtani is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Line towards center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Stepping in now, Cody Sullivan. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 37.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. He's set. Here it comes. Ronald Acuna checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Andrew Jones stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Mancini moving back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now back.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
Now back.
At the plate, John Smoltz. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Now at the plate, Matt Thaiss. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Jones is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Up next for the Angels.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Field.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cody Sullivan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a dive, but he's back in. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There's one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, number 13,
Acuna digs in now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hot shot on the ground is short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on top 7-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Jones. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Simmons has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Jaime Barria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Nick Markakis digging in now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Justin Upton now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones. 1 away.
Now batting, catches.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Shane Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the
Number
8th.
19, Shane Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Brian Goodwin will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Brian Goodwin.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Matt Thaiss, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Green, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38.
Albert Pujols is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there, no balls and a strike. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Simmons, throw on to first, won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Standing in, Cody Sullivan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Just hung in there on that one. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. In now is Andrelton Simmons, his head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Smoltz records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 15 hits.